Hi everyone and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Rosanna and today we're going to be making a roast chicken that is juicy on the inside, crispy golden brown on the outside, and packed with flavor. So let me show you how to make it. Let's start with a quick prep. We need a medium white onion. Peel it, cut it in half, and then quarter each half. In a large bowl, combine the onions we just cut, 2 corn on the cob, I cut each one in 3 pieces, and 1.5 pounds of potatoes, and I'm using mixed color baby potatoes. Drizzle 2 tablespoons of olive oil, then season with 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Mix thoroughly until all the vegetables are well coated, then set aside until we need them. You can use your choice of potatoes, but keep in mind all the vegetables need to be uniform in size so they can cook evenly and should not be cut too small because they can burn, or if left too big, they won't have enough time to cook. Since we are on cutting mode, grab 1 lemon and cut into small enough pieces that will fit nicely when we stuff the poultry. This is a large lemon, so I will quarter it. You will also need 6 garlic cloves and 2 sprigs of rosemary. This chicken has a gorgeous color that makes it hard to resist. The secret is achiote infused oil and a couple more ingredients. Add half a teaspoon of ground turmeric and half a teaspoon of garlic powder into 4 tablespoons of achiote infused oil. Whisk to combine until everything comes together beautifully. By the way, I will leave the link to my video on how to make achiote infused oil down in the description area. It's super easy to make and so worth it. Look at that color, it's beautiful. Next, pat dry the outside and inside of a 5.5 pound whole chicken with a paper towel. This step is key because it will make for a crispy skin. By patting it dry, we are getting rid of excess moisture. A crispy skin is among one of the many reasons I love this recipe. Next, transfer to a roasting pan with the breast side up. Before we begin stuffing, we need to season. Take half a teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper and season the inside. By the way, the chicken came with no giblets, but if yours does have them, make sure to remove them prior to seasoning. Now stuff the interior with the lemon, garlic, and rosemary. You may need to alternate between ingredients as you arrange to ensure everything fits nicely. The lemon, garlic, and rosemary work together to impart flavor and dreamy aromas. So many great combinations are happening. Now that we finished stuffing, let's move on to the next step. Now brush the achiote oil mix we just combined. Spread with the kitchen brush all over, ensuring it coats it well. Flip the chicken and keep spreading and brushing. When the tail side is completely brushed, season with salt and black pepper. Then turn it over and season the other side. You're going to have some of the achiote mix left over, but reserve it so we can brush it on later. I'm using a total of 2 teaspoons of salt and half a teaspoon of black pepper for the entire outside of the chicken. You can also find the list of ingredients down in the description area along with the links to some of the items I'm using in this video. I have provided you with the amount of salt and pepper I used, but you can always adjust to your liking. Take a kitchen string and tie the legs like so. This will ensure everything cooks evenly. Also tuck in the wings to prevent them from burning. One of the wings on this chicken came cut, so I won't be able to tuck, but that's okay. Just make sure you tuck both of them. Arrange the vegetables we seasoned earlier all around the chicken. They are not only going to cook to perfection, but will also soak up all the delicious flavors we added to the entire recipe. Finally, I'm adding an additional sprig of rosemary and it is looking gorgeous. Preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, and once it has reached the desired temperature, place the roasting pan in the center of the oven and you are going to roast for about 80 to 90 minutes. I like to insert an oven-safe thermometer into the deepest part of the chicken thigh or breast. This thermometer makes my job so easy because it lets me know when the chicken's ready. Close the oven door and allow it to roast. Remember, we are dealing with chicken here. It is crucial we make sure it cooks completely. And now we're into roasting. I like to brush the last of the achiote mix and place back in the oven. If at some point you feel the chicken breast is browning too fast, take a piece of foil paper, fold it into somewhat of a triangle shape. Then place exactly over the breast and resume roasting. When the chicken is completely cooked, remove from the oven. Your thermometer should read 165 degrees Fahrenheit in the deepest part of the breast and 175 degrees Fahrenheit in the deepest part of the thigh. You can now transfer to a platter and display it proudly. Make sure to let it rest for approximately 10 to 20 minutes. This way it remains juicy. Place the perfectly cooked vegetables all around and arrange beautifully. You could even add a few fresh sprigs of rosemary for decoration, but this right here already looks amazing. I'm going to cut a piece of breast and wait until you see the inside. It is cooked to perfection. Look at those juices. Oh my God, this makes me so excited. Let me gently press on it so you can see how perfect it came out and how juicy it is. It's delicious and the colors are beautiful. It will definitely be hard for you to look away. This recipe will become your favorite instantly. Homemade roasted chicken is the juiciest and most flavorful chicken you are ever going to have. I mean, it's straight out of your oven. It's super easy to make, so flavorful. And look at this color the achiote and turmeric gave us, so make sure you do not skip on it. Okay, now let's do the potatoes. The potatoes are so delicious. They soaked up all of the flavors and aromas. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Remember that you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you so much for watching and have an amazing rest of your day.